All right, if you feel like you're stuck in a financial rut, this one's for you. And look, we're skipping all the motivational hype. What we are going to do is lay out a real, no-nonsense blueprint for building your way out of a tight spot by starting a simple, essential business. Okay, let's dive right in.
And we're going to start right here. You know this quote? It's so powerful because it nails something most of us get wrong from the get-go. It's not about how big your dreams are or whether you found your passion. It's about something way more practical. Just solving for cash flow.
So, look, before we can solve a problem, we've got to know what we're actually up against, right? And let's be super clear. Poverty is not some kind of character flaw. It's an economic trap. It's about not having options, and it's about income that's just unpredictable.
This slide just lays it all out. On the left, you've got all that noise we're always hearing. We're told, just find your passion. But, passion doesn't pay the bills. Cash flow does. They say you need more ambition. Nah, what you need are more options. And all that talk about motivation, forget it. What you really need is a system that works.
And that's where this whole idea comes in, the cash flow blueprint. The core idea is simple, maybe even a little counterintuitive. Real financial stability, it's not built on sexy, world-changing ideas. It's built by solving boring problems.
So the big takeaway here is that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Seriously, the most reliable path is just finding something people are already paying to get solved and then just doing it well. And this isn't just theory, by the way. This whole blueprint is built on the story of someone who actually did this, building one simple, essential business right after another.
So check out how this actually works. He starts with a cleaning service. Why? Well, dirt doesn't care about a recession. It's always there. Okay, so the money from cleaning, he rolls that right into a laundry service. Another genius move, because people need clean clothes every single week. And once you've got laundry routes down, you know logistics. So what's next? Water distribution. I mean, it doesn't get more essential than water. And from there, it's a short hop to waste collection. It's the same game. Routes, reliability, and solving a problem that's never going away. You see the pattern? It's just brilliant.
All right, so that's the big picture, the philosophy. But talk is cheap, right? Let's get down to brass tacks. Let's look at some real, low-investment ideas you could actually start, like, right now.
So, what are we talking about here? Well, here are a few ideas to get the wheels turning. Things like local cleaning or moving services are awesome starting points because, honestly, you need almost nothing to begin. Got a skill on the computer? Even basic video editing or writing? Boom! You can sell that as a freelance microservice. All of these have one goal. Start the cash flowing fast, without needing a mountain of startup money.
And I know what you might be thinking. This sounds expensive. Well, hold on. Take a look at these numbers because they might just change your mind. Corporate car detailing? You could get that off the ground for less than $1,000. And what's the #1 skill? Not an MBA, it's just attention to detail. Moving services? It's mostly about being strong and, more importantly, being reliable. And launching a freelance business? We're talking less than $400. The barrier to entry here is so much lower than people think.
Okay, but here's the part that's absolutely crucial. This is the real secret sauce. See, the goal of that first business isn't just about the money you make today. It's about what it teaches you. It's your training ground. It's where you build the skills that are going to fuel your next bigger move.
So let's walk through this, okay? Say you start that cleaning service. On the surface, you're just cleaning. But what are you really learning? You're learning how to get a client to trust you with their keys. You're mastering what it means to be reliable, to show up on time every time. And guess what? That foundation of trust and reliability, that's the exact same foundation you need for, say, a local delivery service, which could be way more profitable. You see, you're not just hopping from one business to another, you're leveling up your entire skill set. So here's the big mindset shift, right? You stop thinking about just trading your time for a few bucks. Instead, you start thinking about building assets. Every single one of these boring businesses becomes an asset. It's a little machine that teaches you operations, how to deal with customers, and the most critical skill of all, managing cash flow. That is how you build real, lasting wealth.
Okay, last part. And this might be the most important. None of this, I mean none of it, works without the right mindset. You can have the best blueprint in the world, but if you don't execute, it's just a piece of paper. So let's break down the core principles that literally separate the people who make it happen from the ones who stay stuck dreaming about it.
Think of this as your do's and don'ts list. On the do's side, listen to what people are complaining about. Seriously, their problems are your business opportunities. And do test your idea out small first. Now, the don'ts, and these are huge. Do not wait around for the perfect idea. It's a myth. It doesn't exist. And please,
Do not let fear stop you, and don't believe that lie that you need a ton of money to start. You don't.
Look, if you forget everything else I've said, remember this one thing. Progress beats perfection every single time. The biggest mistake you can make is just waiting. I promise you, you will learn more by doing something, anything, even if it's imperfect, for 1 week, than you'll learn in 6 months of just planning. So just launch, see what happens, and adjust as you go.
So there you have it. That's the blueprint. It's not about passion, it's about cash flow. It's not about invention, it's about solving problems that are already there. And it's not about one business, it's about stacking skills. The only question left is the one right there on your screen. You've got the map, so which boring problem are you going to solve first?